You are now listening to About That Business, hosted by Rom Wills. Rom Wills is an entrepreneur and personal coach who has helped people reach their fullest potential personally and professionally. Take it away, Rom.
Welcome to the Sunday morning simulcast with Rom Wills. Listen to that inner voice. You know what, whether you call that inner voice, spirit, your subconscious, your gut feeling, whatever term you want to use, we all have that voice. And sometimes it's not even a voice, but it's a feeling inside of us. An idea might pop in our head or something like that. And I ain't going to get into where it comes from, but a lot of times when people follow that inner voice, listen to that inner voice, they win. Think about it. A lot of times you win. You ever had that feeling like to take a certain course you driving and you take a certain course to work or certain streets to work that you normally wouldn't take? And then you find out later that there was a major accident on the normal path, or you decide not to do something that you would normally do, and then you find out something might have happened. Or you take a different path, or decide, hey, let me go to a particular area I haven't been to, and then you find maybe a nice store or a nice restaurant that really appeals to you. Or you could be just out looking for a job, and you just say, hey, let me walk this way. Let me do that. I remember years ago when I needed to get not just one, I needed to get jobs. I needed to get jobs. And then one time I walked into a mall and there was help wanted at this one place. I was like, okay. But then while I was still out, I just happened to see a gym, and I ain't worked in gyms before. And I walked down there and say, hey, yeah, I've worked in the gyms before. Are you hiring? And I pretty much got hired on the spot. Just like that, and it was just a feeling just to go to these different places. Or you just get an idea, like the inner voice could give you an idea for a business, a product, a service. It might give you an idea to call somebody you haven't heard from in a long time, and you find out either something's going on with them that you could help with, or they might have the answer to a question that you had. Always pay attention to that. Understand, like I said, some people might say it's your spirit, some people say your subconscious, whatever. But, sometimes remember, we have forces, we have things greater than our consciousness that can help guide us. Now, sometimes I'll say it's spirit. I'll say it's spirit, and your spirit will say, "Hey, why don't you do this?" Or your spirit might say, "Hey, don't go here with this person." Then you find out something negative about them later on. You find out you dodged the bullet. Or you just happen to, it could be you just happen to walk someplace and pick up money. And your spirit say, hey, walk this way. Sometimes I'll do that. Sometimes I'll just be sitting. I'll be ready to go someplace, and someone say, oh, no, why don't you sit back and wait? Sit back and wait. Just wait a few minutes. And then leave. And, I might not see anything, or I might see something, or anything could happen. And when I say not see anything, it's like something bad happened. And I've always had that feeling. Always gone through life with it. It's a great guide. It really is. It really is, however you want to characterize it. But it's a great thing. And it's an inner counsel. It really is. We all have that. Pay attention to it. Because how many times have you been a person who might have ignored that inner voice? You might have ignored it and then find out later, oh, wait, if you had paid attention or if you had gone with your gut. And I'm going to tell you how deep that is. I remember reading a book, several books, magazine articles on that. You'd be surprised how many business people or how many successful people just went with that feeling. They listened to that voice, and now they're very successful. And sometimes it might have taken a chance, but they had enough faith in that voice They had enough faith to accept what was being said and to listen to what is said. And I'm just saying, just try it. Think about it in your life, you know? Think about the times in your life that you've gone with that gut feeling, that inner voice, however you want to characterize it. And think about how many times you've won. And I'm serious, won. I ain't going to say how many times you lost, but think how many times you went with it and you won. So anyway, that's all I have for today. Peace and many blessings.